What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neil and
Mackenzie
back with another reaction video, guys. We have made it to season 6, episode 1. Yuppy love. I can't believe we're already in season 6, dog.
I know, but honestly, I'm so excited for this because I need to know.
I
need to know.
Raquel?
I made sure we started out with this today.
Need to see what happened with Raquel
Yes.
and Dale.
You can't tell me they're just gonna act like that didn't happen. I'm gonna be upset. I need to know.
Well, we finna find out. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. Let's do it.
Stick a money in me pocket, but la 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 la.
That's the way, Rodney. Don't bother helping me get the tea ready. Just carry on poncing about with that computer.
I'm not poncing about with anything. In case it slipped that senile shrapnel-cluttered brain of yours, I happen to be studying for a computer diploma course.
Oh, I ain't forgotten, son. I remember you enrolled on a 3-month course 2 years ago.
It happens to be an extremely difficult exam.
Well, you should know. You failed it often enough.
I have not failed. Well, in the popular sense of the word. It's just all the other students have an advantage over me.
Yeah, they all passed.
I mean, they are sent to the evening college by their companies. All day long they are working with computers, knocking out data and programs, aren't they? Whereas all day long I am working with a suitcase, knocking out disposable lighters and Turkish raincoats.
But even if you get your diploma, what difference will that make to Trotters independent traders?
I'm not doing it for Trotters independent traders, I'm doing it for me. This diploma could be my passport to freedom, a decent job, a future. I mean, I can't go on for the rest of my life messing about with this sort of junk, can I? Do you know what he wants me to do? He wants me to stand in a market flogging raincoats with dry clean only on the label. Right off.
I don't even understand that.
I don't.
How's a raincoat dry clean only, dog?
The way Dale was telling the other day, the future's never looked more promising.
Oh, well, but that's all talk, innit? Haven't you seen the change in him? He's gone all high-powered and trendy, hasn't he? I mean, he saw that film Wall Street about 6 bloody times, didn't he? And there's a character in that, right, called Gordon Gekko. Now, he's a real tough, high-flying whiz kid, right? And Dale wants to be just like him. He doesn't seem to realise that Gordon Gekko had brains. Dell thinks all you need's a filofax and a pair of red braces and you're a chairman of the board. Still, I will say one thing for him. He has been very encouraging with this evening college course.
Yeah? How?
Well, he gives me a lift there every week.
That's the way, Rodney. Don't bother about stocking up the van for the morning. You just sit there poncing about with that computer.
Derek, it is my college evening and I'm trying to finish my homework.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Oh, yeah. Ah, no, that's good. That's very good, that, Rodney. Yeah, you'll probably get a star for that. I don't know why you bother, honestly. You've always been the same, even when you was at school. Nothing but books, learning, education. That's why you're no good at snooker.
Fancy a bit of grub, Dale?
No, thanks, Albert. Food is for wimps. I've got my correspondence to catch up with.
Tough at the top, eh, Del?
Yeah, don't worry. We're going to get to the top one day. Don't worry. This time next year, we will be millionaires.
This time next year we'll be millionaires, dog.
I believe it.
Believe it. We finna start carrying that Dale boy attitude around.
See, we're moving already. This is from the council. They've received my application to buy this flat and they're giving it consideration.
This flat? Why?
Well, we've been living in it since 1962. You were born in it. He was banned from it. I mean, we're all living in it, you know, the whole family. There's Mum and Granddad and, you know, everyone. This place holds many warm memories for me.
But why do you want to buy it?
So we can sell it.
Sell it? What for?
Bloody good profit with a bit of luck.
Exactly. You see, Rodney, Peckham here is becoming a very trendy area. I mean, it's full of wine bars and bistros. You know, property prices are booming. So if we can flog this place to some, chinless wonder for some vastly inordinate sum, well, that means that we can get a nice little drum out there in a suburb.
Dale, council properties were built so the poorer classes would have somewhere to live. If they start selling them to Hooray Henrys, where are they going to go?
Esher, Orpington, somewhere like that.
But they can't afford to buy houses.
They can when they sold their flats.
Yeah, of course they can. It's money for old rope. Lovely jubbly.
It is immoral.
Oh, shut up, you tart.
All right, think of it from our business point of view, eh? I mean, this flat is in a wonderful position, isn't it? I mean, it's 15 minutes from the West End, it's 15 minutes from the motorway.
And 15 minutes from the Grand.
You're right, Rodney. You're right. Never thought of that. That's a very good selling point. I'm going to make a note of that. That could whack on a few grand, Albert. Yeah, don't worry. We'll make a nice little bit of bunts out of this old drum.
You have got no right to sell this flat over my head.
Oi, do you mind? Listen, I've been living here for 27 years. That gives me the right to decide its future.
And I was born here. That gives me more right than anybody.
You might have been born here, but Dell's the one who pays the rent arrears.
Yeah, that's right. And you take just how much I've paid in rent over the years. I must have bought this place at least 4 or 5 times over. And yet not one breeze block belongs to me. To us. But all that is going to change.
You're just a snob, that's all you are.
I am not a snob, Rodney. I am a realist. I mean, I've grafted for years, I have, to try to get us a nice little place out there in the open air. And look at us, we're still here in this council-built Lego set. I mean, I used to watch you when you was a kid, breathing in all the fumes from the motorway. You must have more lead inside you than a butcher's pencil. And I used to think, God, what is it doing to his little brain?
Too late now, son.
Yeah, you see, that's right. I'm a fully... What do you mean it's too late now?
I mean, you're a full-grown man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Anyway, you've only been paying the rent here since Mum died.
Oh, leave it out, Rodney. I've been paying the rent here ever since I was old enough to hop the wag. I was the only one in his family who ever earned any money. I mean, you just take it. I mean, there was Mum, bless her, I mean, she tried, but her health let her down. And there was Dad, he would have loved the job, except he suffered from this sticky mattress.
I've never heard that before.
From a sticky match.
Yes, I'm gonna start using that. There's a lot of sayings in this show that I'm gonna start putting in my vocabulary. That's a good one.
Dear old Grandad, bless him. He was about as useful as a pair of sunglasses on a bloke with one ear. All the things that we've ever got out of life has come from my intelligence and my foresight.
Well, I'm glad somebody's owned up.
I don't know what you're moaning about. Life's been a walkover for you. You've never had to graft for it when you was a kid, because I saw to it that you didn't have to. When I was 11 years old, Rodney, Dad got me 2, count 'em, 2 paper rounds. That was me, come rain, sleet or shine. There was Del Boy every morning, 35 daily sketches, 40 heralds, and a spick and span for the weirdo in Marley Road. And when I delivered them, I went to another shop and started my 2nd round. Dad always said he'd get me a bike.
Oi, I used to work when I was a kid as well.
When?
When I was 11. When they were introducing North Sea gas to the area, and you got hold of that consignment of do-it-yourself gas conversion kits. You remember that Sunday you sent me down to Mountbatten estate with a barrow load of them? All day long I was down here knocking on doors. I missed my Sunday dinner and everything. And not one of the gits down there had the decency to tell me that the Mountbatten estate was all electric.
No, I seem to remember you coming back and telling me about that, yeah.
I just kept laughing at me. I thought it was that stupid flower power shirt he used to make me wear.
It was a very beautiful shirt, that, Rodney.
That was horrible. It was pink with little red poppies all over it.
It was very fashionable once.
But Derek, at the time, I happened to be covered in chicken pox. From a distance, I looked like I was stripped to the waist. To this day, I will never know what possessed you to send me to that estate. I mean, you had mates living there. You must have known it was all electric.
All right, I don't know. I mean, it was a long time ago, I've forgotten about. All right, so you grafted as well. He fought and died for his country. Which gives us the right to make a bit of profit out of this flat.
Del, I want to stay in this flat.
You can buy it off Del then.
What's the trouble with you, Rodney? You don't move with the times. The world is changing out there. It's a financial jungle. It's a question of he who dares wins. He who hesitates, don't.
Called the survival of the fittest.
No, Unc, it's called pull the ladder up, Jack, and sod the rest.
There are times when you have to look after yourself, Rodney. I remember once when I was in the South Pacific.
Oi,
there was...
Don't you dare give me another nautical nightmare. I've already been through the Adriatic with him once this afternoon. It's like the adventures of a Dover soul.
All right, Rodney, look, we won't move far away. There are lots of nice places around this area. We'll buy a house that befits people like us.
What do you mean, people like us?
Well, yuppies.
I am not a yuppie.
No, but given time and a little help from me, and...
Dog, you don't know how heated I would be, dog.
Why be heated?
Oh my, I was just not going to school that night, dog. I'm done. I'm quitting the whole class just because of that moment.
Because of that moment. Bro, where is Raquel?
That's what you thought you was gonna get in this episode?
Yes. Bro, I made sure we started with this freaking video.
She was ready to see Raquel.
Bro,
You
how
might-
they gonna do that?
You might get to see her.
How they gonna do that?
No.
I'm upset. You don't just leave it on a cliffhanger and then you don't continue with it. Immediately.
She really thinking they were finna get together, dog. She
They
thought
is.
somehow, some way, they was gonna make it to that train station, dog.
Bro, it's because I'm telling you, after them 2 months, she gonna be back.
We'll find out.
She's supposed to do that.
What you stopping for?
Cop a load of this, bruv. I mean, this is what you call living. You know, I bet this gaff, I bet it's got a guest suite, swimming pool, a jacuzzi. What do we got? A put you up, a damp patch, and a jacuzzi.
What do you reckon this sort of place goes for then?
Oh, I don't know, $750,000, maybe more. We'll be in one of these one day, bruv.
Oh, yeah. What you got lined up? A decorating job?
Listen to me, we just need an half-decent break and we'll be millionaires.
Del, I wouldn't live in this road if you paid me. It's Ponzi, it's immoral.
Moral? What are you going on about, you dipstick?
Look, you've got something like 18 acres of land here with about 12 families living on it.
Yeah, all these sort of people, they need a bit of space around them, don't they? I mean, down here, you've got stockbrokers, private doctors, Porsches. I mean, these are the creme de la menthe of our community.
There's thousands of people on this land.
What, more tower blocks? Of course, if it was left up to you, the only growth industry would be lift repairing. Every time you go to these evening classes, you come back talking like Ken Livingstone and Arthur Scargill. Watching you in love.
What do you think writing this the little debate?
Dale?
Think Dale?
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with wanting better.
Facts. I agree with Dale, but I understand what Rodney's saying.
I understand, like, the sentimental, but other than that, like, he
Yeah.
be calling their place, like, trash, and,
Yeah.
like, he be embarrassed of it, so it's like, what's wrong with
Yeah.
getting better? What's wrong with upgrading? What's wrong with moving on?
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel, dog. Like, I want something to aspire to. In a big house, with the nice cars, that's something to aspire to.
Yeah, like, what's wrong with wanting that? Like, you want more clothes, you want
Yes.
more money.
Exactly. But I also understand, like, it's families out there, like, housing crisis and rental crisis and stuff like that, and there's families out there who can't maybe afford to buy these homes, yet all the other places to live in are already taken up, and it's like, you need more things built for people to live in. And so I also understand that aspect of where Rodney's coming from, where, like, this can house so many people, and so many people can stop struggling.
I mean, I get it,
But I am with it.
yeah, I think Rodney is being a little selfish.
Yeah, I want to be the yuppie and I want to be rich too, dog.
What a funny haircut.
Are you going to drive me to the adult education centre? Or are we going to stand here all night admiring the privates?
Are you sure the door's closed, Rodney? Look, Rodney, I want to be successful, but not for the money. I want the power and the influence that success brings.
And what will you do with all this power and influence?
Spend it. Go on. Hurry up, Rodney. You'll be called in the register in a minute. Hey, mind the road. Remember what the Green Cross Code man said?
You're getting on my bloody nerves.
Rodney, just remember, if the big boys gang up on you again at playtime, you tell the teacher. And don't lose your dinner money. Now that is a bit of me.
I got the trouble to come along. Well, I can tell you right along. On the roof of the no, we've been close, and we should go. And when the night shadows fall, that's when the heart gets hard.
It's good to unwind, eh?
Sorry.
After a hard day in the city, it's good to unwind.
I imagine it must be very tiring.
Tiring? Tired, yeah, I'm cream crackered, and that's no lie. Well, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning trying to talk to a bloke in New York.
Why didn't you use the telephone?
I've got a telephone and all that. No, I mean, it's just a long and stressful day, you know, wheeling and dealing in the old commodities market. It ain't all champagne and Skittles. Oh, no. Buying, selling, you know, making billion-pound decisions. It's a git of a drive home and all.
What exactly do you buy and sell in the commodities market?
Oh, you know, this and that, whatever's going, you know. Iron ore, sugar beet. I made a killing today on olive oil. God knows what Popeye will say when he gets home.
Can I get you anything?
Yes, sir, please, Sir John. Bottle of Beaujolais Nouveau.
Yes, sir.
A 79. Oh, Popeye, you got it, have you? Come on,
They laughing with him or they laughing at him?
At him.
Bloody hell. How am I supposed to do all this?
Hello.
Oh. Hi.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, right, no, that's all right. It's just some computer data I've got to put into a program.
It's very complicated.
Well, yeah, it does look difficult, but it's no problem. My name's Rodney.
Oh, Cassandra.
Ah, Cassandra. It's a lovely name.
Thank you. I just wanted
I'm glad
to say...
we bumped into each other, because I was trying to find a way of saying hello to you, and I think it's really, you know, sort of liberated of you to make the first move.
Move? No, you don't understand. You've taken my coat.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. They're very similar. It's an easy mistake to make. This one's yours.
Well, how'd you know it's mine?
It's got your name written in it.
Look, I didn't write this. It's most probably my brother, you know. It's his idea of a joke.
Well, whatever. We've sorted it out now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad about having my name written in a column. Like, people know it's mine. Like, hey, that was the easy situation to fix.
Right? I wouldn't mind either.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
Well, nice meeting you.
Oh, yeah, and you. Cassandra? I was wondering whether you had time for a quick drink.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going out with a friend tonight.
Oh, well, never mind. Can I walk into your car?
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure.
Here we are.
I thought it was...
Thank you for getting me here safely.
Think nothing of it. It's a nice car.
It's my father's.
Do you live round there?
Blackheath. How about you?
Peckham.
Where are you parked?
Oh, no, I lent my car to my brother. Well, I wish I hadn't now, after what he wrote in my coat, the little rascal. Oh, I'll get a bus down to Terminus.
I'm going past the terminus if you'd like a lift.
Oh, thank you.
Rodney! Rodney!
I think someone's calling you.
Really?
Get over here! Hung about for you, give you a lift on.
Oh, yeah, that's... someone I know. Well, thanks for the offer anyway.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Always ruin it for Rodney, don't he?
Oh, wait. I'm about tired of it. We 6 seasons in and I ain't seen nobody found love. I'm over it.
You ready to see him settle down, man?
It's 6 seasons. Ain't one of them had a girlfriend. Not really.
What's wrong with that?
The girlfriend never lasts more than 1 episode, or maybe even half an episode.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I want love.
You want love?
I want love.
No. Just enjoy seeing the brothers
No.
wheeling and dealing,
No.
shucking and jiving.
I need them to find love. I need them to have some babies. I need...
Hey!
I need all of it.
Well, we'll get back to this one. Sheesh.
Who's the tart? What's the matter with you? Get out. What's the matter? Has he given you lines or something?
Why did you write my name inside that raincoat?
Well, because Mum said to me on her deathbed, why did you write it? All right. She said to me, make sure you always write Rodney's name in his clothes, that way no one will nick them. And I was just giving him my promise.
I was so embarrassed.
Yeah, but no one nicked your coat, did they? Oh, come on. Come on, it was only a joke, you touchy Todd. Come on, have a drink, come on. Over here, look, I've got some wine and some of that funny water. Right. I never thought I'd like a Spitzer, you know, but I've got right into it now. Hey, you try that. Good stuff. Cheers, Rod.
What are you still doing here?
Ah, well, when I dropped you, I followed these 2 yuppie sorts. You know, told them a few jokes, flashed me file of facts, knocked them bandy.
Where are they?
They went to the ladies a couple of hours ago and ain't come back yet. Still, never mind. There's plenty more in the sea, plenty more where they came from, isn't there? Hey, so hey, that's an idea. Why don't we pull ourselves a couple of swords and go on to a club, like, you know what I mean? Hey?
Nah, not me, John.
Oh, come on, you're not going home already, are you?
No, not with Albert there. Last thing I need right now is another battle of the Baltic. Look, stick them in a van for me, would you? I'll see you later.
Yeah, all right, bruv. Yeah, I will, yeah.
Excuse me, are you eating?
No, I'm nibbling it.
Oh, no. Our bistro's just open. I was wondering if you'd like a table for dinner.
Oh, dinner? No thanks, John. No, dinner is for wimps. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And tonight's lucky winner is the chick sitting at the corner table.
Now, you got no chance with her, Jevon. I've seen 5 blokes ask her for a dance and she gave them all a blank.
Oh, 5 ordinary mortals. She hasn't met me yet.
Just listen to her.
Well, you carry on, Jevon. Me and Mickey will prepare the altar.
I'll wave to you as I leave.
Look, don't forget, will ya? Jevon, he does the business though, doesn't he, Rodney, eh? Still, I taught him everything he knows.
Last time you went out with a bird, you took her to a Bay City Rollers concert.
What's the matter with you, anyway? You got a boil or a pimple or something?
Yeah, sort of. It's called Del Boy.
Oh, yeah, he's getting a bit noncy, isn't he, lately? I see him walking down the high street the other day with his filer packs held up in front of him. You know, a lot of people thought it was a protest march.
Yeah, well, he only uses it for business, doesn't he?
And what about that green coat of his, eh? Oh, it looks a right poultice, doesn't it?
Well, personally, I think he looks very smart.
Oh, leave it out, Rodney. He looks like the Incredible Hulk's little boy.
I'll tell him next time I see him. I'm sure he'll find a way of showing his gratitude.
Oh, you don't have to tell him, do you? It's only a joke, isn't it?
Rodney said I could joke about my brother, but can't nobody else talk about
It
my
be
brother,
like that.
baby.
It be like that.
That's how it is.
I was always like that.
So I can say it, but you can't say it, guys.
Yes, bro. Like, I don't know what it is about that. Like, I will talk the mess out of my sisters, but like, so as soon as somebody else does, it's like I'm coming for you.
I love that. Oh my god.
I don't believe it. Looks like Jevon has fallen on stony ground.
She's a lesbian.
That's a direct approach instead of all that old fanny you give him. Watch the master and learn.
The thing is, I never know whether to believe him. He always struck me as a pretty straightforward type. You don't know him like I do.
Do you want to dance?
No.
Right. Right. She's definitely a lesbian.
Oh, don't be stupid, Mickey. They're all busy down the town hall. She danced with me.
That's what we like about you, Rodney. We're always guaranteed a laugh.
I'm a first day in a lateral chatting, and this is God's foster son. So what chances a woe like you got?
I bet you she'll dance with me.
Oh, you bet, do ya? Right, tell her says she don't.
I'll have some of that. That's a score. Cover the bet, Rodney.
All right, I will.
Before you ask her to dance, why don't you see if she'll lend you a fiver?
Right, 1 score.
You don't come to a disco expecting to make a profit, do you?
That's very true, Michael.
I'll see you two later.
He said he had a holiday home near Marbella. Turned out to be a caravan on the Isle of Sheppey.
What didn't you say something?
Yes. He said distance was relative.
Well, I suppose he's got a point. I mean, compared to somewhere like Melbourne, the Isle of Sheppey is near Marbella.
Hi.
Hello. Again.
don't even gotta ask, dog.
He ain't even have to
Baby,
ask.
you know what I'm saying? Words don't need to be said.
That
when
look
you're
said,
here.
come on.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Left a friend mid conversation. Come on.
Hey, Trigger! Trig, over here!
Little boy.
Oh, yeah.
What's you doing here?
Well, I'm always here. I'm a regular here now. Here, John, get my mate a pint of lager, will you?
I'm afraid we don't serve beers, sir.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I remember now, yeah. Yeah, there was no call for it, so they knocked it on the head. Do you fancy a spitzer?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
All right, yeah. Anyway, what are you doing down here, Trig? I thought you'd be in the old Nag's Head.
Yeah, I was. But Mike's just barred me.
Barred you? What for?
He accused me of stealing one of his pork pies. What do I want his rotten pork pies for? I don't even like pork pies.
Oh, he's getting right out of order, that bloke. He really is.
I'm thinking of suing him for definite...
Slander?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it, Trig. I wouldn't worry. He's done you a favour, actually. No, he really has. I mean, you look round here. This place is full of yuppie sorts. Yeah, we can't go wrong here. All we've got to do is learn their language.
Why, they're foreign then?
No. It's just that they're yuppies. They don't speak proper English like what we do. I mean, I've been ear-holding them. It's all yar, super and fab and all that go. Yeah. And they love to talk about money. It's their favourite subject. I mean, you chat about money and you can't fail to impress them.
Yeah?
Yeah, God's honest.
I saw one of them old £5 notes the other day.
Come on, Trig. No, mate. I don't mean talk about your bloody coin collection, do I? I mean, you just got to talk about your wealth.
Yeah, but I ain't got none of that.
Well, neither have half of these. They're all living in sin with their flexible friends. That just means you've got to chat about it. You just got to talk. That's all. Look, I'll show you how it's done. Look, watch me. Watch this. It's all go when you're in a high-profile business, isn't it, girls? Eh?
Really?
Yeah. Of course, I'm in stocks and shares myself. Yeah, I bought a few thousand shares in a little department store this afternoon. Now I got a phone with Laura, my accountant. That gives you the doesn't it? Excuse me, sorry. How do you spell Arrods?
Capital A.
Capital A. Oh, I see. All right. Beam me up, snotty. It's all you need, isn't it, eh?
Yeah. Here, have this. I don't want it.
Thanks.
That's the pie he was accused of stealing. I would say you're gonna have to find your own way, dog.
I swear. And before he took that money, I was gonna be like, oh, where's my money?
Oh, every day.
See, nowadays, these modern Eurobirds, they go for the more mature men who've made it in life.
Yeah? Is that why we're having no luck?
I haven't started yet. Just building myself up to it.
Yeah, well, you better hurry up. It'll be closing time soon.
All right. I think we're on a winner here, Tree. All right? Play it nice and cool, son. Nice and cool, you know what I mean? Drink up, we're leaving.
Are you going to try for them birds?
No, you're cramping my style, mate.
Oh, that scene is absolutely legendary
Bro,
in the history of the show.
He just went flying to the floor.
Right? That barkeep was supposed to do that to him, dog. He could have put that thing back down for him.
I did it yesterday in the kitchen. I didn't fall, but I fell on the stove. And I was making tumblers and you were watching TV.
Yeah.
I went to like lean on the counter. And I fell backwards on the stove.
Bro, I would have died. You're lucky I was looking, dog. I would have died. Oh my God.
I knew you would. I didn't say nothing.
I would have passed out, dog.
Me and Rodney live near each other. Do you know the new area estate, Peckham?
No, can't say I've ever heard of it, no.
Well, it's a rather lively place, especially when the militants hold a Mardi Gras, eh, Rodney? You two live in Blackheath?
Yes.
Hey, you heard of a drink around there called the Down by the Riverside Club?
No, can't say I've ever heard of that either. Where is it?
Oh, well, it's, down by the riverside, isn't it?
It's got a terrible reputation, full of unsavoury characters.
Oh, I'm a member.
I beg your pardon?
That's all right, darling. I didn't even hear it. Didn't even hear it.
Oh, please, God.
All right, fair enough. You get a few unsavoury characters get in there, but we enjoy ourselves.
So do lynch mobs.
Oh, me too. Just for that, I'm not going to let you give me a kiss goodnight.
Oh, God.
Here we are.
Night, Rodney.
Night, Emma.
Hey, Rodney. Clock the houses.
Yeah, nice, eh?
Nice. You got to be talking 300k. Gonna be a bit of a culture shock for Cassandra when she drops you off at Nelson Mandela House, isn't it? Anyway, I better walk it from here, eh? I'll see you, Rodney. Night, Cassandra. Good night, Emma. Love you.
Good night.
Look, I'm sorry about Mickey.
Don't be silly. We all have friends who are over the top, shall we say?
Yeah. He's probably still upset about losing his money.
How do you do that?
Well, you remember when I asked you to dance? I did it for a bet.
Rodney, come on, man.
Why would you say that, dog? Dead to her face.
Oh, I did it for a bet. Nobody want to hear that.
What girl would you think would ever want to hear that? Riders?
No. Bro.
Jesus, he not out there. He not out there.
The movie actor should have came out like back in his time so he would learn.
Yeah, because he needs some help, dog.
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. He said I wouldn't have the guts to ask you, but... Well, I did.
I get the feeling that hidden in that statement somewhere there's a compliment.
Yeah. Big compliment.
All right then. I suppose we'd better be getting you back to, what was it called? The near area estate.
I don't live in a near area estate.
I thought Mickey said.
Mickey lives on a near area estate. I live near it. What, past it? What, quite a long way past it.
Okay. What a lovely road you live in.
Yes, it's quite nice. Oh, here we are.
You lucky thing, what a great house.
I don't notice it really, you know. Just a place to lay my head. Oh, good. My brother got the car home safely. Well, thanks for the lift, Cassandra.
Pleasure.
Oh, I'll give you my number. You can give me a ring. You know, if you like.
Thanks. Well, good night.
Night.
Good night, Rodney.
I ain't mad at you, Rodney. I ain't mad at you.
He said, let me get a little bit more.
Yes, of course.
She gonna wait on him.
Please drive away. Oh my God. Hi. I'm home. Please, Cassandra, go.
It would.
And he done grabbed her raincoat, huh?
Again.
Why do these raincoats not come with a hood?
Right.
Cosmic. Cosmic.
Yo, boy.
But you see what I mean? He was embarrassed of where he lived. But you want to stay there.
It don't make sense.
It don't make no sense.
Hey, when it comes to girls, your morality starts to change.
Well, you should know that of all the times that he's been embarrassed before.
Yeah, he should.
Like the very last girl.
And he didn't think nothing of it until freaking Mickey had to open his mouth and say something. God dang it! And now he like, oh,
Yeah.
this is embarrassing.
Dale!
What do you want to do that for, you soppy old duffer?
Bloody hell, I don't realise my own strength.
It's got nothing to do with your strength. I was having a few drinks earlier this evening in a very trendy wine bar with some of my yuppie friends, and I happened to fall arse over head.
You're going to do yourself a lot of damage. You ain't careful.
I've already done myself a lot of damage.
I mean, you're not eating. Eating's for wimps. And you're drinking so much you're falling down in boozers.
I wasn't drinking. In fact, I was on some very trendy, funny-tasting wine with... Oh, forget it.
I'm getting rid of that rubbish in the kitchen. Do you want me to chuck anything else down the chute?
Not unless you're feeling in a kamikaze mood.
Well, why don't you let me do you some grub, eh?
Yeah, all right, Uncle. I'm feeling a bit hungry. Do me a health-conscious fry-up, will you? I don't care what they say, you can't whack the who. All right?
What's...
said, all right?
Terrific.
What's it like out?
There's a few spots of rain in the air.
Yeah? Might help us shift some of those raincoats, mightn't it? Well, but that one's shrunk, isn't it? Come on, let's have it here. Did you have a good night?
Not too bad.
Yeah, good. I stayed on at the wine bar. It's very nice, my sort of place, that, you know. And then I went on for a drink down by the riverside. Yeah. Actually, it reminds me, I met that Mickey Pierce. He came in, you know, right at the last knockings, and he told me that you'd met this posh tart, and she'd given you a lift home in her flash car.
That's right.
Well, she got a convertible.
No. I asked her to drop me off halfway. I fancied a walk.
What, in this weather?
Lots of people enjoy walking in the rain.
Yes, I know, but they're usually recaptured very quickly.
That was good.
Now,
Yeah.
this bottle's empty.
That's all right, it's no problem. Chuck it in the rubbish. It's all right, Rod, you can't hide the truth from me. I know what happened tonight. I can read you like a book.
You know nothing, Del, so keep it out.
I know. Right. All right then, my son, come on. Listen, I've got 20 in notes here. Look, there they are. That says that I can guess what happened tonight. Go on in, you cover that.
All right. Go on in. Noel, tell me.
All right. That Mickey Pierce said that this Cassandra sort lived in a right nice drum.
Yeah, so?
So, this is what I think happened. You saw her house, and the snob in you came racing to the surface. And you thought, oh, how can I take her back to Nelson Mandela? How? So, on your way home, you made her drive up some right posh road, somewhere like King's Avenue. And then you stopped at some right nice little mansion, and you pretended that's where you lived.
You didn't have to talk a load of rubbish.
Is that the truth? Yes, thank you very much indeed. That's it, Rodney, you see. You're like an open book, my son, and it's thicker than my Filofax. Double your money, try to get rich.
I'll file your bloody facts.
Oh, babe.
Still raining?
No, I took a shortcut through a car wash.
All right, boy, don't have a go at me. I only asked. I'll chuck this stuff down a chute.
Here, dry yourself off. And don't be ashamed of where you live, Rodney. Look, I want better than this, but I'm not ashamed of it.
Oh, but Del, you should have seen her road. There weren't one window boarded up. All the lampposts worked. I mean, what would she have thought if she'd have come back here, eh? No, just keep driving straight past the burnt-out panda car, Cassandra, and I'll live just before the next barricade.
I know how you feel, Rodney. I've been through the same emotions myself.
You?
Yes, me. Well, it was about 15, 16 years ago. I met this bird, and yeah, she was from Texas.
What, the do-it-yourself place?
I knew you had to stop for that.
The greatest state on earth, dog.
It's not.
The greatest state on earth.
It's not.
Texas. Texas should just go ahead and be its own country, you feel me? That's how great it is.
It don't even have trees.
Oh my God, who knew? Certain parts of Texas have trees, just not the parts that I live
Well, it's
in.
very limited because all I seen was dirt and road.
You in the right part of Texas.
Bro, no
God
wonder
dang it.
people can't breathe when they go there.
Texas is golden. It's everything.
That's one thing, like, I have to say is, like, the air quality is completely different there. Like, I don't...
perfectly.
Because you grew up there.
I could have grew up anywhere and breathed perfectly.
I don't know, because you struggle to breathe, to be honest.
Texas.
But Texas has, like, no trees. There's, like, not a whole lot of oxygen. I feel like, and I know like there's oxygen, but I just mean like
plenty oxygen,
like air flowing. Like there's no breeze, bro. It's just.
It has one of the highest populations in the U.S., so it gotta have enough oxygen.
It has oxygen, but I'm saying like there's no wind. It's
That's
just
fine.
humid, and it's just like nothing moves because you don't have trees. You don't got wind.
I don't like wind. Me and wind have never been friends.
I don't know how when you Darian, it's bad.
Every time the wind blowing out here, I'm like, hey, it's chilly out here, dog.
I want to say like every time I came back home from Texas, I always like ended up with a bloody nose. Like my sinuses did not agree with Texas once I came back.
Well, you just gotta have stronger sinuses, you feel me? Somebody like me, I go anywhere and my sinuses be top notch, dog.
Whatever, you constantly can't breathe.
I can always breathe. What do you mean?
He got issues. See?
A little sniffle. Everybody takes a little sniffle.
Yeah, but you constantly got the sniffles.
You constantly got the sniffles out here, dog. Where you was born and raised.
That's because.
And this your time of the year. This your favorite time of the year. Winter time.
But it be literally we in the middle of a snowstorm, and then all of a sudden it's summer again, and then it goes back, and we're about to have another winter storm. Like I can't help it. It's going up and down.
We had to deal with this in Texas, but not as cold. Not as cold. It got hotter, but not as cold.
Yeah,
I hate cold.
it definitely gets hotter, but it's definitely more cold here.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Texas in an ice storm.
I don't like that. I forgot about that. That was a rare occurrence.
Yes, the first time I ever went to Texas, the very next day they had an ice storm and the town was deserted.
Yeah. Everything was shut down.
He tried to take me places and there was like no cars, no people, nothing was open. I'm like, bro, this is like, you live in a town with nobody.
No.
It's deserted.
Everything was just shut down that day because it is ice on the road and all that.
It was for like 2 to 3 days that I was out there. We couldn't go really anywhere. We had to stay home.
Chose the wrong time to come, you feel me? But that doesn't happen much.
Yeah, he kept trying to tell me that until the next time I came and there was a really bad storm and I got in a wreck. And I was like, this is just doomed. I'm not meant to be here.
Had you made it to were you in Texas at that point?
No, I was like an hour away.
Oh, see, once you got to Texas, the storm would have cleared and it would have been rainbows overhead.
Whatever, it was nighttime. There ain't no rainbow.
Texas would have.
That to me, that was telling me I don't need to be there.
Greatest state
Every
on
time
earth,
I
dog.
come, something bad done happen.
That just mean you bad luck, dog.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Play the show.
No, Texas in America. Yeah, the old man was an ore baron or something. He had one of these long, double-barreled, funny names like Ellie Mae or something like that.
Who would you meet an old baron's daughter?
I was working when I was in the Tower of London. I was doing the old happy snaps, you know, second-hand brownie, no film, pound to go, lovely jubbly. Anyway, she was there, you see, and she asked me to take a picture of her and the beefeater and one of these crow things, right? So anyway, I started to chat her up, like, you know, and I offered to show her around London. So anyway, after a little while, we fell deeply in love with each other. God, what was her name now? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you know what she said to me one day?
Where's my picture?
No, she didn't say that, no. She paid me a very great compliment. She said when she met me, it reminded her of the day that President Kennedy died.
And that's the nicest compliment you've ever had.
Yeah, but don't you see what she meant?
Right.
Well, I like to think that she meant that everyone remembers where they were the day they met Del Trotter.
Oh my God.
She might not have meant that.
What else could she have meant?
Well, I don't know. Perhaps she meant you look... Yeah, you look like Lee Harvey Oswald.
I don't look like Lee Harvey bleeding Oswald. Come on, who's Lee Harvey Oswald?
He's the bloke what shot Kennedy. You look a bit like him, Dill.
No, I don't.
No, of course you don't. You look nothing like him. I'll get your grub.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's you and Peggy Sue got to do with me and Cassandra?
Well, she wanted to see where I lived. And I had the same struggle with my conscience as you've had. I was frightened if I brought her back here, she might think less of me.
So you didn't?
No, I did.
When?
Well, it was one Sunday years ago now.
Well, where was I?
You was down at Mountbatten Estate selling them gas conversion kits.
You bastards! You sent me all the way down here knowing I had chicken pox just so as you and Annie bloody Oakley could have the flat to yourselves.
It wasn't like that, Rodney. It wasn't like that. I was trying to present you with a challenge.
What, selling gas conversion kits on an all-electric estate? That is a challenge and a half.
No, it's all right. Listen, I'll tell you the truth. All right, so I wanted to get rid of you for a couple of hours. I mean, I was serious about her. I wanted to make a good impression. I just thought, well, bringing her back to this tower block's bad enough, but... I mean, she saw you in that dopey shirt and all them Randolph Scotts all over your face. I mean, that'd be good night Vienna, wouldn't it?
So she come back here?
Yeah. Gave her a pot of tea and a Lion's Victoria sponge. It was very nice.
Did she, think anything less of you?
I don't know, I never saw her again. I mean, she went home, her holiday had finished.
Did she write to you?
God, blimey, look at it, it's bucketing down out there, look at it, eh?
Here you are, Del boy. Boy, some little bird phoned you about 15 minutes ago. I think she'd been on drugs. She said you left your coat in the back of her car and she's taken it back to your house in the King's Avenue. People there had never heard of you.
You come and get!
No, give me that money back! No, stop it! Now, calm down. You've learned a very valuable lesson tonight, haven't you? Don't gamble, because you never know when the cards are stacked.
I said, of course they never heard of him. He don't live in the King's Avenue. He lives on the Nairi estate.
You told her where I lived? Well, then goes another dream.
No, ain't necessarily so, bruv. It ain't necessarily so. Left her phone number and said that she'd be there till midnight, so you could phone her back.
You're kidding.
She said she wants to hear from you tonight because she's going out tomorrow to buy a couple of tickets for some pop concert.
I bet it's wet, wet, wet.
Yeah, I'll bet. You see how he eat the beans on the back of his fork? I had never seen that until I watched this show, dog.
But how they just gonna eat in front of Rodney like that?
I guess they just assumed he ate already.
I would never just assume.
He wasn't there when they started making the food, dog.
So he came in 5 seconds later.
Too late.
No, I'd be like, do you want some?
I feel that.
Ah, cheers, Dill. Wait, where's your number?
In my file of facts.
They almost choked.
He almost pushed him over the table, dog. Oh, that was a good episode. I know you wanted to see Raquel, but
instead I got Rodney.
You got Rodney with a little crush, you know what I'm saying? That's all we got, though. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get the video a thumbs up, and we out.